William Shakespeare could never beat Contra on the NES. I guess he didn't play right. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Welcome to our Contra night. In honor of William Shakespeare's birthday, we're going to play a bunch of Contra games. We're going to try and play all three NES Contras. The first two I'm quite familiar with. I'm quite rusty at them, but I'm quite familiar with them. So I trust we'll move through Contra and Super C fairly smoothly. I'm worried about Contra Force. I'm worried about Contra Force. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But welcome in, my friends. Thank you for being here. Dead Zergling is first in chat tonight. We also have Final Fantasy, Mile High Roll, Lucent Jelly. Welcome in, all. I think I got everybody. Let me just catch up with the chat. Are you the man with the biggest frown? Mile High Roll asks, and Final answers only when he plays Jet Force Gemini. Well, that, at least lately, is true. I really don't get the William Shakespeare Contra reference, Zergling says. Oh, well, allow me. I think it was his most famous play, Jelly says. So, we play Contra on William Shakespeare's birthday. It's actually William Shakespeare's baptismal day. His birthday is not a known historical fact, but, you know, close enough. We play Contra on William Shakespeare's birthday because the two heroes of Contra, Bill and Lance, are named for William Shakespeare. William, Bill, Shakespeare, Lance. It's perfect. It's true. William Shakelance. I'm familiar with this man, Final says. Alright, well, let's see I do. I haven't played this in a long time. I have a history of doing pretty okay at Contra, but I'm definitely no pro. This is a very hard game, and if you don't play it for just a little while, it's very easy to become very not good at it again. Oh no! I didn't even cross the bridge! Rip the run. I don't remember if I can reach... Oh, you can't jump in the water. I was saying, I don't remember if I can reach that fire, but of course I can't if you can't even jump in the water. I was actually enjoying that, machine gun very much. Maybe I shouldn't have picked up the spread gun. Now I have to manually mash again, and I'm really out of practice. I think we should be good now. To triple shot or not triple shot, that is the question. We will have a little bit of poetry. We had some poetry last year. We'll have a little bit of poetry later in the night. Oh, I should have picked up that R. That you wrote, that I wrote. I wasn't gonna give that away because last year I used an AI to write some poetry for us. And so I was going to let everyone assume that I had just used AI again this year. But no, I actually sat down, put pen to paper. Every word came out of my own brain. That's why there's much less poetry. I produce, I believe, a much higher quality product, but it does take a much longer time. I was an English teacher. I was an English teacher for quite a few years. I taught ESL in I taught advanced ESL in Korea, and I taught college grammar and composition at a couple different places in the States. Final must be going. You have an early morning. Well, I'm glad you got to stop in for a while. Final. I hope that you sleep well. I hope that your early morning turns out well as well. Hope it's something good that's got you up early and not something tedious or annoying. No, I missed the invincibility. All of the items are marked by letters, and the invincibility is marked with B for invincibility. I will probably die to this boss. I usually do. I always assume B for barrier. Well, I think that is what it actually is. Just invincibility is funny to me. Sorry, it's more difficult for me to read the chat during this game. I forgot about that little fact. I just tell anyone to talk to other people other than me if they want proper grammar and ways of communicating, Zergling says. Invincibility is more irrealistic. That's what's great about it. The letter B turns Bill, our hero Bill, into Invincible for a short period of time. I actually don't know which character is the player 1 character and which character is the player 2 character. I don't know which one is Bill and which one is Lance. I always assume Bill was player 1 and Lance is player 2, but when I look in the manual, I think Lance is introduced first, which implies to me that he's the player 1, but I don't know. Red is probably Lance. Blue for Bill. Do you mean red pants or red bandana? Because this guy's got blue pants but a red bandana. A wrestler, Lance Archer, has red hair. Alright, let me try to catch up a little bit. Because I think we can stand here indefinitely and it's safe. Actually, if I don't move, the game might crash. The quest for food and the arduous task of taking the canine companions to the nail clippers. Oh, I hope that goes smoothly. Our dogs are terrified of the dishwasher. They act like it's World War II when it's running, so we have to leave the house for an hour while it's running. Oh no. There is a Lance that he is player 1. Well done, Zergling. Alright. Boss time. This is a tough boss. I try and play just slow and defensively. Did I mention I was playing slow? I forget. Oh, double KO? I've never done that before. I don't think I've ever taken them out both at once. That was neat to see. This level's really tough too. Another really tough. Every level's really tough. No, I died. Rip the Deathless Run. I was expecting to die, so... That won't be the last. If I can get a 1 credit clear, I'll be pretty happy. I mean, of course, I would have been happy if I could do it deathless, but, you know, it's been quite a while. That's a feat that's hard to keep up. Definitely Bill. He billowed them away. Hey, Kusari Gama, welcome in. Haven't seen you for a while, I feel like. Hope all has been well. Welcome to Ye Olde Contra games on the NES. Our annual Contra night and in memory of William Shakespeare. This one is the laser boss, right? Yeah. How's the Frownie in chat? All is pretty well on my end. I'm trying to do a lot of, I guess, spring cleaning around my home. And, I'm moving all this furniture around and trying to pare down some of the too much stuff that I own. I don't remember how to do this. Hey, we did it. It's a lot of tedious work, and it's going very slowly. Whoa, I forgot how this worked. I don't know if you noticed I was trying to shoot those things. That's not how they work. My invincibility. I've never developed a good sense of how far this invincibility carries, because I always play through here real cautiously. I don't know if I can challenge that last fire or not. This is probably my favorite boss in the game. No! Oh, I just complimented him and he killed me. Well, that's alright, because I was going to say part of why I like him is his goofy design. He looks quite silly when he jumps. I missed the wheel. It will return. You'll have plenty of points to destroy me with when it does. Do I want that? Yeah, sure, we'll pick it up. I wasn't going to, but... Right around the enemy. It went right around. I'm not, you know, I shouldn't be surprised. That's what it's designed to do, but I don't know. My spread gun. I've been an old man and sleeping, Kusarigama says. I've not changed much since my college days. I have a couch, a computer stand with a PC, no table or anything else. I can appreciate a Spartan lifestyle. I frequently wish that I was more like that, but I have a uh-oh. I have a very strong drive to collect things. $21.25 wheels worth. I collect money. Hey, EpiPen, welcome in. Those fuzzies almost had me there. They make me think of Yoshi's Island. Touch fuzzy, get dizzy. One of the very memorable stages in that game. Alright, not bad. How many times did we die? 2? 2 death run? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Victory. Was 1 credit. That's all we, you know, that's all we can really hope for. First victory of the night. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, EpiPen. Thank you, thank you. Happy affiliate anniversary. I don't know if that... I feel like that's off. I thought that the stream became affiliated in March. Maybe I became eligible for it in March, but it didn't go through until April. Maybe that was it. Thank you for the GG. But thank you nonetheless. Thank you nonetheless. It's been 3 years. Let me just catch up a little bit. My spare room had my old games and etc. And a spare room in my brother's basement. Did not have anything in where I actually dwelt. Kusarigama says. Brother's basement had my old games. People go nuts that I don't have a table or extra chairs. I mean, if you don't have a use for them, I suppose why own them? If you're having company over all the time and making them sit on the floor, though, might be nice to pick up a chair at a yard sale or something. A couple extras. I didn't want to see it all over the chat window. All right, so that's game 1. The plan is 3 games tonight. Let me step away real quick. I gotta manually, physically hit the reset on the NES and swap the thing out. So let me just get us moved over to our second game, Super C. I'll be right back. I have a couch. That's true. You have a couch. It's also my bed. Right on. If it works, it works. I did something wrong. One moment. I use all this old hardware exclusively for the convenience it offers. If I was really smart, I've seen some other people make a computer desk out of mini fridges. I'd like to have a mini fridge for my little room down here, my game room. That could be quite nice. So Super C, I like Super C even more than Contra 1. Am I better at it than I am at Contra 1? Well, I don't know about that. I always forget you don't actually have to tap the button for the machine gun. You'd think that would be hard to forget since it's the whole point of the machine gun, but... Ooh, I don't want that. One cycle, let's go. I put a little Red Bull fridge in my office room. My electric bill went up like $50 a month. Never mind, I don't want one. Too bad because it's pretty cool. I like these top-down stages a lot more than the behind-the-back stages. The behind-the-back stages are kind of more unique. I feel like I don't see that in any other game. Really threading the needle there. That was scary. But, no! Oh, no! I died. That was a real early death. I die again. I haven't died to this boss in a long time. I forgot what it's like to fight with a pea shooter. It couldn't be worse than the more expensive the old server I used to run that raised my electric bill like $300. Kusarigama says. I forget what weapon was in that capsule. I would have liked to open that one too, but I don't remember where it's safe to stand. Oh, the laser. Look at the laser. Look when you rapid tap the laser button, look what it does. The next laser cancels the first before it can cross the screen. It's terrible. Remember that. That's foreshadowing. don't remember where the platforms actually fall around here. I don't remember is a real theme of the night. It's my constant refrain. No! Hey, Moose's Esters, welcome in. No, no beanie tonight. It doesn't go with my my Elizabethan collar. I'm holding all this extra heat in around my neck. I need to leave my head open as a release valve, so I don't overpressurize. I didn't notice the collar. No worries. Grateful to have you here. I'm dressed up for our Contra night in honor of William Shakespeare. William Shake Lance, as I like to call him. Greg, welcome in. Happy Shakespeare's birthday to you, Greg. Welcome to the Contra celebration. This is an area where it's just too dangerous to, I can't spare an eye for the chat at the moment. I'll have to get caught up after the fact. It took me forever when I was practicing this game to try and do it deathless. It took me forever to learn to fight this boss from the inside out. It's such an obvious strategy, and my brain could not see it for so long. Forgot about this game, it's a good one. Long story short, I contributed a lot of CPU/GPU time to COVID and Huntington's research. Oh. This is my favorite level of this game, which probably means I'll die here a lot. The verticality of it makes it very challenging, but I love the aesthetic of it. Those flashing colors in the background. It's got the most challenging boss of the game. And the boss is super rad. It's a spaceship that shoots skulls out. It's great. It's great. Got these giant purple boulders. Just so much to like about this stage. I don't remember how the drop downs work here. There's some places where you want to jump out real far and some places where you don't. I don't remember which layers are which. Oh, dead. I thought for a moment I might not die. Oh well. Is there a connection to this game and William Shakespeare? Of course, of course. The heroes of Contra, Bill and Lance, are named for William Shakespeare. That's the connection. That's why we play Contra games on Shakespeare's birthday. Oh, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. This is the worst I've done yet. That was horrible. I lost 1,000 lives. Alright, I'm gonna lose at least 1 life on this stage too, so we may actually game over. As sad as that would be. I think a game over is likely. No, I don't remember this dance. That reset helps. My palms are sweating. I'm nervous now. This boss should be pretty easy. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Kusarigama. Very much appreciated. Why wouldn't you design a skull-shaped ammunition or a weapon that shoots skulls? I mean, I think that appearing rad is the, like, should be the top priority in your weapons design. So there's that part we just passed where weapon flies up from on either side of the screen. There's a weapon capsule on your left and your right that come up simultaneously. And when I was trying to learn how to play this game, try to do this game 100%, it took me so long to figure out how to get both of those items. It's really tough. Or it was really tough for me anyway. It took me forever to work out a setup that would let me get them both. I got it, and what was really hilarious was the first time I ever successfully grabbed both of those at the same time, the game crashed. Mind you, again, like, I only play on physical hardware, so, like, I couldn't create a save state and, like, theorize and practice. I had to puzzle it out with real-time attempts. And so, like, when I ran out of lives, I had to play the whole game again for another chance to try it. Like, that's a big part of why it takes me so long to do all this stuff. A very tragic tale in the spirit of Shakespeare. You see what Nintendo did and what happened to Tarkov? I have no idea, Kusarigama. I don't know who Tarkov is. I don't think this is gonna... Oh, it did. I didn't remember if the weapons disappeared or not. The fire weapon. The fire weapon is actually preferable to the spread gun. The The journey of the F weapon from Contra to Super C is one of the greatest redemption stories of all time. Oh no, and I lost it. I lost my fire. Oh, and I missed a jump. That's bad. Are we gonna trip at the finish line with this one? We are. I'm gonna game over on the last stage. Unbelievable. That's horrible. That's the worst thing that could happen. Hey, Human, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Let me just rewind the chat a little bit. I want to try and make sure I catch what I missed. So I'm just going to stare at the screen and read for a moment while tears stream from my eyes. Oh, I missed the long story. I missed where EpiPen said the long story short. I missed the part that was in reference to before. I don't understand any of that stuff though. All this computer stuff is just it's indecipherable to me. It's believed that Nintendo or someone pretending to be from Nintendo told the guys from Gary's Mod they can no longer use their assets. BSG made escape from Tarkov. You may have seen how big it is on Twitch. Effectively killed their whole game by falsely advertising to people. I don't know what this stuff is, Kusarigama. Like honestly, while I've heard the name Gary's Mod, I don't know what that is. I don't know what BSG is, and I don't know the game Escape from Tarkov. I don't even. I Gary's Mod is a sandbox thing of Half-Life 2. People use it to make videos. It's like 10 years old now. Escape from Tarkov is a hardcore military sim. Yeah, I've never played a Half-Life game. Battlestar Galactica. That's a better guess than anything that came to my mind. All right. Well, from the top. I game overed like 3 meters from the boss, the final boss. I don't even know what to say, Zergling. This run's got to be better than the previous one now, right? Now that we've warmed up. Nope, nope. Don't know what I was doing there. Okay, still one cycle on the boss. Hey, Loyal, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. It's my imagination, but I feel like you owe me an apology. Yeah, we're going, we brought some retro style to the stream, Loyal, for our Contra night. Don't disappear. I don't know why I wanted to pick that up, because there weren't any enemies on the... That's a screen clear. There weren't even any enemies on the screen. Why did I care about picking that up? That hallway is scary, but it's really not all that bad. Hey, that was much better. I got confused there for a moment. You thought I was wearing a clown collar? I mean, that would be very appropriate for me. Or me playing this game. Oh. I don't know. Did you see how I tripped at the finish line just now? That previous run, I feel really silly about that. To make it so far and then to just do so bad all of a sudden. It's pretty shameful. For someone who's supposedly, you know, celebrating these games tonight. Playing more Dread, right on. As much as I enjoyed Metroid Dread, I don't think I'll ever play it again. I think the one playthrough is probably good enough for me. Unless I do something where I play through all the Metroid games. That's really be... I don't think I would ever play Dread just to play it. The only Metroid game I think I might replay that I've played so far would be Super Metroid. I would like to replay that one, but I'm pretty okay on the other ones. Have an Agent Clowny night to show up in full clown makeup. I mean, I'm pretty much a clown every night, the way I play. I thought we did okay at Contra, though. I thought our Contra 1 playthrough went really well. And, like, wasn't it refreshing? Like, after so much Jump King and Jet Force Gemini, wasn't it refreshing to see that I can do okay at a game sometimes? That I'm not always 100% terrible at everything I do in life. It's fun to play a game I'm finally fun to finally play a game I'm kind of okay at for a while. I'm gonna ruin that all for our next game. Even this one, even though I blundered so badly, I was feeling all right about this one until then. Until it took me down a notch. Left first? Left first. Great. Uh-oh. I don't remember what's in those capsules, and I want to risk opening them. I used to know what was in every capsule of the game. I used to know every single one of them. Metroid Fusion for GBA is pretty solid too. I didn't enjoy Metroid Fusion as much. I know people generally love that game, but I felt very railroaded in that game. And I really resented being bossed around by the computer all the time. Go here, do this, go there, do that. It might be better on a replay if you know how to sequence break the game and skip some of that stuff, but for my first playthrough, I was repeatedly annoyed. I don't know why after Super Metroid, Nintendo thinks that Metroid games just need to talk all the time. Like, Super Metroid is perfect. Super Metroid is perfect. And all the other ones, they just get worse. With the talking on and the linearity. Just let me explore and figure out where to go on my own. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, game. One death. No! Ah, why are these skulls so tough? I can't complain. The reason why I like this boss is because it's the most challenging one. But my goodness. I am out of practice with that. Super Metroid, one of my favorite games of all time. Don't bother with Dread because it looked so depressing and constant anxiety inducing, EpiPen says. I mean, it is called Dread. Hey, Conqueror Worm, welcome in. Very pleased to have you with us tonight. I want to read what you have to say there, but it's hard to look away from this game. We're about to reset again, though, so maybe I'll have an opportunity soon enough. Or I can just pause. Oh, I picked a good time to pause. Because it looks like we've got a raid coming in. Fantastic. The good Jared. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome to our Contra night. It's on this stream, on William Shakespeare's birthday, we celebrate Contra. And some people are confused by that. Contra truly is Shakespeare's masterpiece, Conqueror Worm observes. But we do that because the heroes of Contra, Bill and Lance, are named for William Shakespeare. So we're gonna try and play. We're trying to play through all the NES Contra games. We did Contra 1. We're actually on our second run of this one. I'm trying to do these first two in one credit, and I was inches away from the last boss, and I game overed on our first run. It was quite a spectacular blunder. And I'm close to the grave now, as it were. But shout outs to the good Jared. If you have the time and energy to spend a moment with us, we'd love to hear what you were streaming and how it went for you. I'm gonna click through real quick and follow that link to check out your page. A lover of propane and propane accessories, actor, comedian, improviser, and videogamer. Lurk away and enjoy the weird, or hop in chat and make it weirder. Oh, fantastic. Let me give you a follow. What have you been playing lately? Monkey Island? Guardian Legend? I haven't played either of those, but I'd really like to. They're both things that are on my tentative to-do list. Right on. And a belated welcome into Scheming Miner. Thank you for coming along. And Jordan, is that Jordan TP? Welcome in, Jordan. Thank you for joining us. Contramania. To Konami or not to Konami. I've only beaten Contra 1 in hardcore, but I really enjoyed those games. I like those ones too. I really do. I played Contra for the first time on the stream like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And it immediately fell in love with it. It was wonderful. And I really love I love Super C even more. I've only played about 6 Contra games, six or seven. There's a lot of the series, the later stuff I haven't gotten to. I love the 8-bit ones. I'm not crazy about Contra 3. Contra 3 is much too gimmicky for my taste. Hardcore I like a lot better. And I've played up to, I think the last one I played is the Contra Adventure on the PlayStation, which is not great, but it's all right. I would willingly play it again. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Scheming Miner. Thank you. It is about that time. Monkey Island for the first time, Jared says. It was fun. Great to hear. Welcome in, Sunny Bone. Thank you for joining us. Vectron, welcome in. Good to have you with us. Contra Force, I skipped. I haven't played that one yet. We're playing it tonight, first time. After I finish Super C, Contra Force is up next. It's what I expect to be the like star of the evening, the main project that we do. Super C is taking longer than I thought it would, though, so we'll see. So, but yeah, Contra Force is up next. I'm looking forward to it. I missed a comment right before the raid. Conqueror Worm said, "I think you'd like Metroid Prime a lot. Almost no talking or story at all. Just explore an alien planet." That's what I want. That's what I want out of a Metroid game. I don't want to be bossed around and told where to go. I want the world to be open, for me to explore under my own steam in what direction I want to explore in. So that Prime might be good. Might be good for me. We're playing without the code, Vectron. I've actually never used the Konami code for any game yet. I like doing things the hard way. I don't like to give myself advantages often, like codes and stuff like that. which means it takes me a lot longer to get through anything. But it's more satisfying to me that way. Tuesday, welcome in. Happy stream birthday. Happy Tuesday to you, Tuesday, and thank you. All right, let's see if I can move around a little bit. Oh no, that was real bad. I really wanted that spread. So I've been playing the Contra games. I fell in love with Contra 1 first night we played it. It was fantastic, and I had been working my way through the series really slowly because I've been trying to do challenge runs with the games. So with the Contra series, for Contra 1 and Super C, I played them until I could beat the game Deathless. And then I also did 2 more Deathless runs of each game. One that was no items, pea shooter only. And a second that was all items mandatory. And those took a long time. I'm not like naturally skilled or talented at these games. I just I put in a lot of time with them, and I got those various runs through the first 2 games. But the project kind of fizzled out around Contra 3, because when I played Contra 3, I just didn't like it so much. And I thought, you know, I thought if I liked all of the games as much as I like the 8-bit ones, then I would end up doing that project for all the games, but yeah, Contra 3 kind of squashed it for me. And I don't hate Contra 3. It just doesn't live up to the first 2 for me. So I'd still like to work my way through the entire series, but I'm not necessarily going to try to master every game, and I'm not doing it very quickly anymore. And I skipped over Contra Force because it's debatable whether that one's actually a Contra game, right? But we're gonna play it tonight. The 8 and 16-bit are definitely the peak. Recent remakes of Contra 1 by Way Forward are pretty good. Should test the Konami code on every game to see what it does. Due to its popularity, they made it a trolling code in some games, and it would just kill you, as I recall. One game I might would consider using the Konami code in would be Castlevania Bloodlines. I love Castlevania Bloodlines, but one thing about that game is Bloodlines has a hard mode, but it's not unlocked by default. You have to beat the game first before hard mode is added to the menu, and when you power off the console, it goes away. But if you put in the Konami code, you can start the game on hard mode, so I would be tempted to use the code for that situation, since I've already beaten normal mode Bloodlines a lot of times. I don't know. I feel like that might be an acceptable use of it for me. Castlevania Bloodlines is also a game I'm a latecomer to. Everything on the Genesis is pretty new to me, because I grew up pretty much exclusively with Nintendo stuff. We had a Commodore 64, and we had all the Nintendo hardware. Everything else is strange and unusual, but very interesting to me. Yeah, 4 on the DS I haven't played, and I might not like that one if I didn't like 3. I don't know. That's one that I really don't have any plans to play because I don't have any way to stream. I don't have any way to stream DS games currently. What was in that? No, it was a spread gun. I was worried it was a laser. This is the laser. Am I gonna trip at the finish line for a second time? Will I also blunder this approach? I can't even explain what happened to me. I just suddenly played so badly. I was talking about how good the fire weapon is in this game, and that I died and I lost the fire weapon, and I just couldn't make anything happen all of a sudden. It was pretty crushing. Looks like we might be alright, though. Victory. Alright, there we go. Super C. 1 credit clear on Super C. Only took 2 tries. Victory number 2. Hopefully not our last victory of the night, but I can't really say for sure. I don't know how the next game is going to go. Sorry, it looks like my microphone is clipping a little bit. I love the sunset in this game. The orange and red and purple are great. It's very similar to what you see on the background of stage 1. Alright, my friends, so with that game accomplished, we're going to take just a very, very brief break. I've got to get up to switch the games anyway. So we're gonna take the shortest of BRBs, just a couple minutes. I'll refill my coffee, and change games. We'll move on to Contra Force and try that for the first time. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm guessing probably not super well. But we'll see. Thank you for enjoying these 2 games with me so far. And if you want to check out the third with me, just stand by. I'll be back with you very shortly.